Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Tear gas, fireworks, and arrests. What started as a peaceful protest against police brutality escalated into chaos between Detroit police and hundreds of demonstrators. Good morning. Thanks for waking up with us on Local 4 News today on a Sunday. I'm Priya Mann. Sean Lay is joining us live from outside of DPD headquarters. And Sean, another mass demonstration, and we could be in for round 3 tonight.
Well, that's what police are absolutely preparing for tonight. And let's backtrack just a few hours to the overnight hours here, right around 11 o'clock, right before the 11 o'clock news on Local 4. Right here outside Public Safety Headquarters, you had these demonstrators, you had agitators, you had protesters facing off with Detroit police, and things for the most part were peaceful throughout the night. Detroit police were intent on not having scenes repeated here that we've seen in Minneapolis, Miami, Nashville, even Grand Rapids, where cars were set on fire, LA, cities like that where we've seen looting, destruction of property, fires being set. So police were not going to allow that to happen, but they wanted the protesters to peacefully march through the streets, and that's pretty much what they got. But when they got here, just down the street here in front of MGM, that's when some of the protesters, demonstrators, agitators started lobbing fireworks at police officers, and that's when police officers returned fire with tear gas and moved in to clear the streets. Detroit police declaring the second night of protests in downtown as unlawful assembly as crowds of hundreds of people refused to leave. An organized protest started around 5 yesterday evening near police headquarters. For the most part, things were peaceful. But by the time we hit nightfall, that's when tensions started to escalate. Groups started breaking out and marching in different parts of the city, and at one point even marching through I-375, shutting the highway down. Then around 10:30, protesters started clashing with Detroit police.
We did not want them to come too close to our building for obvious reasons, and that's when the protesters became violent. They began to throw projectiles from rocks, M80 grenades at officers.
Police responded by deploying tear gas. This caused the groups to quickly disperse, but officers didn't take any chances until the scenes were clear and secured. All right, back here live on a Sunday morning downtown. Things very quiet now, but Detroit police certainly surrounding the Detroit Public Safety Headquarters again for a second morning here to make sure if anyone were to return, they don't want anyone coming here to try to break windows, to try to set fires, anything of that nature. Now, our photographer, Zach Lawler, did witness a couple of people smashing windows right down the street from here in the building that houses the FBI right across from the ATF. So some windows damaged here. A police car was damaged. No injuries to report, but about 20 to 21 arrests were made. Bottom line here, Priya, police were ready for this. This was a smaller demonstration. We saw about 1,500 people in the streets of Detroit on Friday night, about 250 last night. But to give you an idea of what they're facing, they had some intelligence that people were making their way to Detroit from other areas, other cities, to come here to either protest or agitate. And they found some coolers, roller coolers full of bricks. So they knew that some people were coming here to cause mayhem, not to get their voices heard about police brutality. Back to you.
And Sean, we've been hearing that from police chiefs, not here just in Detroit, but across the country, the concern that there are outside agitators who are coming in and fueling the flames here. What is your sense on the difference between the demonstrations and the chaos we saw here in Detroit and what we saw in Grand Rapids?
Yeah, it just takes one person, say, at one of the demonstrations in Grand Rapids to set fire to a car, and then the whole scene blows up and it becomes very chaotic. Here, what you're dealing with, especially if people are coming in from the outside, I don't think they have a true sense of what they're dealing with when Detroit police want you to follow orders and clear the streets. If they have been given the order to clear the streets and you've had a protest for hours, they're going to clear the streets. You can go on Instagram right now and see videos of officers. They're not having it. You know, if people are not going to follow orders and clear the streets, police will clear them. They'll clear you off of that street one way or another. So police are intent here on protecting property, protecting people and safety. But they keep saying, look, the protests, certainly everyone has a right to protest. They want voices heard. Lots of talk here downtown during the protests about why these protests are happening. I talked to several pastors who said, yes, keep protesting. We need them. We need these voices heard, but you have to do it non-violently.
Yeah, and important to note, many of these demonstrations do start out peacefully, and this is a small minority we're talking about. All right, thank you, Sean. I know you'll keep us updated all morning long.
Sure.
And Detroit police have released photos of the men they're looking for in the shooting during Friday night's protest. Police say the shooter is on the left and is between the ages of 17 and 20, wearing a dark hoodie, yellow pants, and a surgical mask. They're also looking for the men who were with him at the time. Police say they shot and killed a 21-year-old from East Point near Congress and Randolph as the protest was going on. And last Friday night, 60 people were arrested when the protest took a turn downtown. Police say many of the people they arrested were from the suburbs, not from Detroit. They say police cars were damaged as well.